People keep saying drop shipping is dead, but the truth is it is far from dead. The problem is that most people approach it the wrong way. They jump in expecting fast money without treating it like a real business. They buy the cheapest products they can find, throw them on a messy website, and hope that ads will magically bring sales. But that is not how it works. Drop shipping still creates success stories every single day. Beginners are making their first $1,000, some even hitting 10 or 20,000 in their first months. So clearly it is still possible. But the difference between success and failure is all about how you do it. The first thing you need to understand is that drop shipping is a real business. And if you treat it like a quick side hustle with no effort, it will fail. A real business is about branding, about building trust, about making customers feel confident when they see your store. If your website looks cheap with bad images, random emojis, and no clear story behind it, people will click away instantly. But if it looks professional with clean design, good product photos, and clear value, people will buy even if they have never heard of you before. Another mistake people make is believing drop shipping is cheap. Yes, compared to traditional retail, you do not need to rent a store or keep stock, but you still need to invest in testing ads and products. Thinking you can start with $50 or $100 and get rich is just a fantasy. In reality, you should expect to invest at least $1,000 to $3,000 to learn, to test, and to figure out what works. That money does not guarantee profit right away, but it gives you the data you need to improve. Without testing and without a budget, you will not grow. Branding is another point that kills most beginners. They think a logo is enough, but branding is the feeling your customer gets when they land on your page. It is the way you present the product, the way your website flows, the colors, the message, the quality of your content. Look at any successful brand, Apple, Nike, even small niche brands. They make you feel something, and that feeling makes people buy your product instead of someone else's. Drop shipping without branding is like trying to sell in the dark. Nobody trusts you. Then comes store design, which is often ignored. I cannot tell you how many people complain that they are not getting sales. Then I look at their website and it looks like a template straight out of 2015 with no trust badges, no professional layout, and bad images. Customers today are smart. They've been on Amazon and on big e-commerce sites, so they instantly know what looks real and what looks fake. If your store does not look like a trusted brand, people will not even take out their credit cards. The next big mistake is using outdated strategies. Many beginners are stuck in the past when drop shipping was easier, when you could throw up a random product, run cheap ads, and hit gold. But the market has evolved. Now, customers expect fast shipping, high quality, and better service. They have been burned before by cheap products. So if you do not provide a good customer experience, they will leave reviews that kill your store. You also need to avoid getting emotionally attached to one product. So many people spend weeks or months pushing a single item, even when it is clearly not selling. They create ads, they change designs, they keep trying, but nothing works, and they refuse to move on. Drop shipping is about testing and adapting. If a product fails, you try the next one. The process is what makes you win, not the product itself. Finally, the biggest mistake is believing drop shipping is easy. It is not. It is one of the hardest online business models because it requires patience, testing, money, and persistence. People who fail are usually the ones who quit too early. But the ones who succeed are those who keep learning, who invest time and money, and who focus on making their store a real brand. So to wrap it up, drop shipping is not dead, it is not easy, and it is not free. But if you treat it like a business, if you invest in branding, customer experience, store design, and you are willing to test products until you find the right one, you can still succeed. And once you get your first sales, once you see that notification on your phone, after all the effort you put in, it feels amazing. And it proves to you that yes, drop shipping still works. Follow and press the bell button, and see you next time.